What's happening, Henry?
What's up, bud? I was
So
wondering what was going on for a second, if I froze up or what. Or if I was
oh,
still I just woke up from a nap. I was like, am I still asleep? How
oh
you
man,
been, man?
I've been good. How you been?
Yeah, I've been good. Broke. Can't leave the house without spend. Hell, I just woke up from the nap. $50 lighter.
Yep, that's how it works. That's how it works.
Like, where'd my money go? I was asleep.
Yep, that's it. I wasn't even doing nothing. Oh man,
What's that? What's that? What's that shirt you got on there?
this is the Wilderness Systems team shirt.
Wow,
Yeah,
looks like a coelacanth. Is that supposed to be a bass?
yeah, it's supposed to be a bass. Yeah,
Oh, it looks like a damn coelacanth. Hey, Ronald, how you doing, buddy?
yeah. Oh, we got Mr. Faircloth, champion.
Mm,
Happening, bro.
why don't we
Just,
get them on with us? Bring them on and talk about kayak fishing sometime
yeah,
soon.
yeah, absolutely. We'll have to set that up. Talk to Justin, see if we can get some tips on how to fish, because I don't remember how to do it.
JB, how you doing, buddy? Congratulations on the family. Jeremy,
Well, it's happening.
wow, everyone's coming out.
Yeah, we get some people
Di-
here.
I guess dinner ain't ready yet.
I guess not. Yeah, it's a little early than we normally do, but I kind of, I like it. I got things to do, so we can get back to life after we get this announcement done, so people can plan 2026.
Mm.
Which I'm trying to do that myself. If you guys got plans and you want to share it, go right ahead. Know who's looking forward to what 2026 should be
Yeah,
interesting.
put it in the comments. I'm excited. I forgot what the schedule looks like because we kind of finalized it a few weeks ago and then we didn't do anything and then we had to move a couple of things, right? So for
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah,
So I'm looking at it again with fresh eyes,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
because I've
And
reached that point in life where it's like you do things and then 10 minutes later you forgot what you did.
yeah, they call it Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, heck yeah, drink it up. All right, so we want to get it. Let's see. I did one announcement we can get to before we do the sponsors has been my fault. I'm a little behind on it, but yeah, a little slow on getting total commitments. But I have a few sitting there ready to pull the trigger. But one that did pull the trigger today was Denny from On the Water Innovations. I don't even know if he's finished the last trailer he just gave away to Leland, but he's already committed to doing another one for 2026. So
Huh.
OTWI back on board, which is awesome. Thank you, Denny. That's big stuff, and I appreciate it for sure. I'm sure everybody else does as well.
Yeah. Let me just say this: anglers who own businesses, please reach out to us. We can find ways to work with you, get your business names out there, advertising, etc., and get your name up on the banner when we do our lives, in the post on the website. Link it up and bring you some traffic. I know you don't always get immediate results, but you get them eventually. And I'm the kind of guy who thinks of the CKA community first. So speaking of Justin, like he worked on my house 2 times. I called this company over here to do chimney stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm all about that. So please reach out to us. We'll support you. You support us, and it's a community thing. We love the grassroots independent business owners in particular.
yes, sir. So I mean, it looks like we'll get almost likely get Stanley County back for one of these events we'll talk about, and there's some other ones in the works. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. It's a little tough. Everybody in the industry is shifting around, so we're trying to keep up. But
Yeah.
yeah,
been tough. A lot of clubs are struggling, but we've been doing this for so long that we just keep it rolling one way or another. You know, there are up years and down years. We just keep it going. We've got a good handle on it. What's up, Mr. Bird?
Yeah, I hope your truck's better.
Yeah, right. I heard. That reminds me. I heard. What did he hit a deer?
Yeah, he hit a deer on the way to Kerr Lake for the battle.
Oh, man.
Yeah, brand new
I hate
truck.
that.
Brand new truck. My heart was broken. I don't know how he was so calm. I was getting pissed for him.
I saw him at the check-in. I saw him.
Yeah.
He didn't even say anything, and man, I feel terrible. That's awful.
Yeah.
I hate that. Well, hopefully he doesn't end up like Drew Blair driving around his jacked up truck for 3 years without a front bumper.
I'm sure he's getting that fixed because that's a pretty truck he's got.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Sean, I hope that works out, man. Hey, Darren, how you been? Good. And just since we're on that topic, Bugs Island, Battle at the Border, fantastic event this year. I had a great time. The bite was crazy because the water was so low. But man, it was fun. It was fun. I had a great time up there. I'm really getting to take a shine to that fishery.
Hiding at work. All right, I like it. Well, we better get to it so Tad doesn't lose his job.
Yeah, right. All right, Tad, let's hook you up.
Let's see here. Somehow I lost odds because I ducked out, didn't I? Boom. Here we go. Well, we got the winter series. The winter series is going to finalize. Is it the 21st of February? I can't recall. So, yeah, a few weeks after that, we'll be heading to our first event, which is the first time we've been to this lake. It's always been talked about, but we hadn't actually pulled the trigger and gone there. So, but the first event will be March 14th at Bellows Lake. Bellows. I'm sure somebody will correct me on the pronunciation.
Man, I heard about this lake for years. This is going to be one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll probably fish it just to see what it's like. Because I've heard about it so often. But I also started to wonder if it exists.
Right? Is it a real lake? So, yeah. So how's it going, Foothills people? We're getting excited here. Yeah, my son went there. He fished it, and he had a good time there. He liked it. Should be good. I know Brian Chokas told me, talks about it a bit, and he says he thinks it's going to be a good event for everybody. A good, good fishing. So it should be a good time. So,
interesting. Yeah, I know nothing about it.
It's a warm water lake with the warm water runoff from the power plant. So it's got spots and largies in it, and it's apparently a fire little lake that time of year. So he said they should be maybe spawning, get some on beds and some out schooling around. So it should be interesting.
What, in early March?
Yeah, it's a warm lake, so it's
crazy, man.
Yeah, I'll be curious. There you go.
Wow.
So let's see. So after that, I'm going to April. Oh, no.
Oh,
see that stupid thing. You guys didn't see that. No rewinding.
Oh.
All right. April 18th, Jordan Lake. Jordan Lake. We fished there. Is that where we fished time of year? We fished it last year? Oh, this year?
We didn't fish Jordan last year.
Oh, we didn't?
No. We haven't been there 2 years. And the last time we went there was because we fished it for the TOC after the hurricane.
Right.
And that year we fished it. Yeah, I want to say it was earlier in the year. Yeah. I'm not sure if it was that early, but it was in the front half of the schedule. So it's been 2 years since we fished it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, yeah, Jordan and the bigger party lakes, I kind of usually try to avoid them summertime because it can get
Mhm.
kind of crazy. Uh, but Jordan's always fished well for me in the springtime, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Oh,
It's been a giant producer the last couple of years. It's been
oh yeah.
the heavy hitter. So
Yeah. Some guys have really figured out how to catch big bags out of there. I remember
mhm,
Dontrell had that big day there a couple years back.
yeah.
Hmm. Yep.
All right, next one's gonna be interesting. That'd be the Yadkin chain. You guys may have seen this one. I know Queen City's already kind of thrown it out there. So um, Queen City, we were initially gonna do Baden, um, and then I talked to Vinny regarding double dipping, and if he was cool that we because it was the same date, uh, and he asked me why I just didn't open it up to the whole chain and we'll just do a big double dip. So couldn't really disagree with the thought about it. So he'll have the YOLO there the same day, so we'll be able to double dip. And then he decided to add the NC Bass Championship event the same day. So basically, you got three to triple dip when you
Right.
get down to it. So it's going to be a big weekend to win some money. So double, triple, single, whatever you want to do, and it should be interesting going from High Rock to Tuckertown, Baden, and Tillery.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. That's that fishery. I want to say that we tend to go to the Yadkin chain lakes early in the season as well. And
Mm-hmm.
they all fish differently depending on the time of year. It's so interesting to me how each one of those lakes has a different personality, even though they're all connected. I
Yeah.
can't say the same for some other chains that I've fished, but that one, man, every lake is a different beast.
Yeah, it's crazy how that is.
Hmm.
But yeah, it makes it interesting for sure.
Yep.
All right. At the May, we're gonna. I don't know if everyone knows in May there's a bunch of national stuff going on too. So
Yeah. Hmm.
that's why we didn't like bother trying to split the weekends or do anything because you got Bass's kayaks going to be over at Santee.
At the end of the
Um,
month. Yeah.
yeah, and then I think a week or two after this, it's going to be Kayak Adventure Series up in Virginia on the New River.
Yep. Right over the border in Galax, I think.
Yeah. So we got some other big events that month. So it's going to be an interesting month. you know, May want to save some cash up for that one.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff, but a lot
Well,
of opportunities.
if you do well at this event, it'll pay for the others.
Yeah, 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 for sure. So I kind of forgot what is in June. I don't even remember. 27th. That's right. Heiko Lake. We haven't been there
Wow.
in a while.
Yeah, a
I
long time.
think it was what 2018, February of
Uh,
2018. I think.
wow. Has it been that long?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
yeah,
That'll
the
be 8 years.
CKF has been there a bit, but
Yeah.
so that's a little bit different addition to the schedule. Should
Mm.
be, and I believe they only have one ramp, right?
Yeah. Heiko has one ramp and that really nice campground that's right there next to the ramp um, with the cabins and tent camping and all kinds of stuff available there. Um,
Oh,
let's just stop here at the halfway point because I want people to realize that. Let me grab something. Hang on. So, we decided to. I want to explain the procedure for how we made this schedule this year. What I'm holding in my hands here are the sheets that we passed out at the TOC, and if you look at them, you can see where people filled out like right over here, right? You can see like people filled out their preferences. We gave everyone a list of, and you can see here actually, like when I was reading through everything and tallying everything up, so you can see which lakes got how many votes. Gaston was surprisingly popular. You'll see it on the list in a bit. So this schedule was largely completed with feedback from the TOC anglers. So one of the things that we did with CKA last year, we made several changes about how we run the club, and one of them was to open up the schedule making process to everyone in the club in terms of getting feedback, but especially the TOC guys, because the TOC anglers are the most committed. They fish hard all year, and part of the reward for that is that their opinions get to be heard now when we make the schedules. So this is, you can see everybody's sheets here. I got about 25, 22 sheets or whatever it was for the TOC. And we factored in the highest votes and use those lakes to make this schedule. So when you see a lake like Hyco, one of the reasons you see it on there is because we already had it earmarked before we made this list. And this lake list had Eastern Lakes, Central Lakes, and write-ins as well. So yeah, you're going to see some variation here, and you're going to see some unexpected water in terms of like new stuff that we did for 2026.
Yeah, and that's actually how Bellows got on the list, because we had some write-ins. Like we didn't even have it on our write-ups yet, and yeah, a few people specifically contacted me and said, "Hey, I forgot to write this in. Can you put this down?"
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely a part of that process too. So all right, and we got the next. Before we get to the next ones, we will be going over some rule changes for 2026 and some new things for that. So, and that was also part of the surveys we did at the Tournament of Champions. So,
yeah.
All right. Another one back on the schedule here. If I get us on the right screen, we'll be able to see it. Blam. Burlington Bash.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, we haven't been there in a little bit.
It's been 2 years, and we've never done it at any time except for the spring. So this is the first time we'll do the Burlington Bash in a season other than the springtime, and this is dead heat of summer, right?
Right. Yep. Yeah, which kind of gets us, it's a bunch of smaller lakes that are less traffic as far as pleasure boaters, at least.
Yep.
So yeah, it makes the fishing a little bit more fun, especially from a kayak.
Now, is Macintosh included for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got Macintosh, Grand Mebane,
Stony Creek,
Kamak.
Yeah, those are that's it. Those four.
Yeah. So yeah, nice selection of big fish lakes. Seen big fish come out of all of them. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Healthy lakes.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are Haw River basin lakes. Like they're they all connect to the Haw River in that area. So this is all the kind of like, what do you call them, lakes that feed Jordan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Where are we going after that? Kind of funny that I forget. I just looked at this 2 minutes ago. Aha! There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Lake Gaston, back on the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I've only fished it once, and that was when we fished it, last year?
I've never fished it.
Yeah, it's an interesting lake, and it's a fun lake, actually. It's got a bunch of different things, and it's interesting. Fish as well, but no idea what August is going to be because we were there. I think I want to say it was earlier in the year. I don't know if it was April or
Yeah,
May.
yeah, it was. It was. I think I remembered. It was. I was out of town, and it was like toward the end of the UNC semester, so I was like, I was somewhere else. I missed the event. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. Should be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, back to Falls Lake in September this time.
Hmm.
See, uh, yeah, we did that in August last year. I thought it fished pretty well for August. I was surprised. It's a good. It's another lake in the Raleigh area that's just been fire lately with big fish. It's just
Oh yeah.
insane what that Falls and Jordan's been putting out. It's been
Yep.
crazy.
Let me just say this. Usually, we're finished with our season in late September, but we're not this year. So
Yeah,
here's a big change you're about to see.
yeah, for sure. Because usually the end of September we're fishing the Gate City Classic. So
Yeah, and
uh,
let me just say, falls in September, in late September, if you get decent water levels, that lake is absolutely amazing. So this should be a really good event. Um,
yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like Falls Lake. I don't know why, because it's I mean, one event there from with Central Carolina, but usually it kicks my butt. But it's when it doesn't kick your butt and it fishes, you find a little special thing, and man, it's fun.
oh yeah,
It's fun.
absolutely.
All right, October 24th,
Yep.
Gate City Classic. A little later this year. And you'll see why in a second here, but yeah, should be interesting to change the time a little bit. I'm not sure what that's going to do for the lakes, but this year it's going to be just city lakes, I believe, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Only the city lakes. No Mac, no Randleman.
yeah. So that should be a little more interesting. We'll see how that runs.
Hmm.
But yeah, so the change, a pretty big change, would be the next day is going to be the Tournament of Champions. Uh, there's going to be no, you know, week off, no nothing. It's going to be the same lakes or similar. We're still hashing out exactly how we want to do it, but it'll be all the qualified anglers will fish for top five, best five fish, Tournament of Champions.
Yeah.
Everybody else that's a club member is welcome to come fish the hourly big bass that we'll do that day. So,
Yep.
so it's and it'll be we'll probably pick one lake, one of the city lakes where all the guys will have to fish. Um, and then the other anglers can go to all the other lakes. It's kind of similar to how kayak bass fishing was doing some of it when they got the top 100.
Yeah, let us know because we have plenty of time before we lock that part down. But
Hmm.
we can say this: you're not going to be traveling away from Greensboro like to Hyco or you know Gaston or something like that. We're not going to do like the whole draw it out of a hat thing that we've been doing. We're going to be staying in the area, Gate City Lakes. So um, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It is. It is. So that's the plan for
If
now.
everything works out too, I think Greensboro gave us a few years ago, gave us some discounted rates on lodging.
Yes, they did, and I'm working with them now, and I'm talking to them next week, and to see what else we can put together for this event.
Yeah.
Hoping to make it big, and
Yeah. If you get a second, go follow Visit Greensboro NC. It's the Tourism Bureau. Give them a follow on Facebook. They have a lot of updates on what's going on around the town and the city and the
mhm.
area. And let's let them know that we're here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Should be an interesting year. It's a little different. I like it. A little mix up.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And in the gap between Falls and the Gate City, oh wait, no, we're actually looking at mid-September for the Battle on the Border. Is that right?
Yes, so it'll be between Gaston and Falls Lake
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a different time of year for Battle on the Border too, instead of doing like those chilly late October mornings, early November mornings. So this way you get all wrapped up by the end of October with CKA. Things are spread out a little more. We don't have one of those months where there's like 2 events in 3 weeks. Everything's like nice and balanced. Runs from the early spring right to, from the pre-spawn to the the late fall bite. So it should be really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think starting in April, every one of these events falls on uh, either a full or a new moon weekend. So I'm excited to see what that does.
I know you're so proud of that, man.
I
Everybody,
am.
just so everybody knows, Eric was like sitting there with the lunar calendar trying to get these dates lined up for the best lunar cycle to get those best bite windows when, everything spikes up and it's like best fishing day, August 29th,
That's it.
May 2nd. And he did. Every single date falls on a, a perfect day for the lunar calendar.
Yep. I think March is the only one that doesn't because it was just a weird
Oh yeah, and we
February.
just moved it. Yep.
Yeah, February and March were weird. It was just they fell on just weird weeks where the moon phases fell on weird times, so it really wasn't going to be a factor. So,
Yeah.
but every other one's pretty dang close to the moon phase, which is going to be interesting. I'm just curious if it'll work. I was actually surprised because I did that, laid all the dates out, we picked all the lakes, and then I compared all the other club lake times and whatever to make sure we weren't overlapping, and we weren't. I was like,
Yeah.
sweet, just leave it. So we'll see how it works out. Hopefully it works out and we're having, smash fests every tournament. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But one of them is actually on a lunar eclipse
Oh,
weekend. Yeah.
wow. I wonder what
I think
that does to a bite.
I think that's August. I think the August one is the
Mm,
lunar eclipse.
mm.
So it's like the day after though, so it might be a day late. But who knows? Be interesting. I
Oh
always
yeah.
hear about this stuff, but I never really like logged my fishing trips based on lunar calendar, so I have no personal like records of it being
Mm.
better or worse. But it'll be interesting to see if it's good.
Well, I'm just glad that we found a way to mix things up, extend the year a little bit, spread things out so that guys have time to travel to their national stuff, but still come fish with us. I'm really excited for it. I see a couple lakes on there that might get me out of the house for a couple of the events to actually fish. Um, I've been looking at that with my own fishing in mind as well. So I just bought a tandem boat, a nice Jackson Cuda. It was that Will had at the shop over at Get Outdoors in Greensboro, and I'm hoping to fix that up so I can get out and just fish and spend time with the family while you guys are out on the water. So at Heiko, I'll probably go out on After Bay and just fish around, and hang out and stuff. Um, so that schedule looks good for me to come around and hang out too and help run the events and stuff. It'll be good.
Yeah, should be fun. And yeah, I guess we can give one little hint on the rule change. It would be the off limits thing.
Oh, yeah,
We're,
that's right.
yeah, we are keeping off limits after Sunday, but we're opening it up Friday.
Friday. Yep.
Yeah. So Friday, the day before the tournaments, you're able to come down, fish a little bit, and with all these tourist bureaus helping us out, it would be
Mhm,
good if you do that, stay a night or two, and
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm,
help make sure that they know we're there and we're giving them value for their money.
yeah, absolutely.
So,
We'll do a separate thing for the rules change. We'll have to update the website and stuff too. So this way everyone can see everything in black and white. But yeah,
yeah,
man, that schedule looks good, man. Good job. Did anyone
thanks.
post anything? Any smart aleck comments?
No, just I like it, Mr. Drew. Uh, Jeremy says it's good. I think he's talking about Gaston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all about that. So
Yeah, Jeremy, you weren't there. We had 3 fisheries on this list. I won't show you, but I'll read it to you. It had eastern waters to choose from: Gaston, Buckhorn, and Tar River Reservoir. And guys elected Gaston out of that eastern area because we wanted to fish down there a little more.
yeah.
Yep.
I keep hearing things about the Tar River, Pimlico Sound, and all these other places that yeah, I'd like to hit. So I was hoping we get something different on there, but Gaston is where I've only fished it once is good enough.
Yeah, Gaston is that's a classic Central Piedmont impoundment. I think the unusual thing about it for this area is that it has a lot of docks, and also some interesting like vegetation that you don't get in some of the other lakes around here. So it makes it a unique fishery in that way too. So that's a fun lake. But I've never fished it. Oh no, I did. I fished up near the dam one time with CCKF. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good deal.
Yep.
Let's let me throw this back up there so people can take another peek. Yeah, it should be good. We were initially going to go March 7th to start, but there's a championship whatever thing going on, so we were told we might want to avoid it to not make the lake fish too small. And so we adjusted. So.
And let me just add another point. I'm looking at the vote tallies here that guys picked. Gaston had 10 votes. It got the most votes out of all lakes. Yeah, Tad, sorry about that. You're gonna have a little extra driving. It's not too bad actually. Except for Gaston and Falls are going to be the farthest from you. But after that, the Burlington Bash was the second biggest vote getter. I was a little disappointed. I was hoping that we would get the Raleigh Lakes and a shout out. Yes, Ronald. Yes, licenses are good for North Carolina and Virginia on Gaston. There's reciprocity there. Virginia and North Carolina have that good relationship where it's a single license thing. I was hoping to do the Raleigh Rumble as a tribute to Mitch and CCKF, but it came up 1 vote shy of getting onto the list. So next year, guys, do better. Let's get the Raleigh Rumble on this. And then Harris. Not a lot of takers for Harris. I wonder why.
Weird. It's fishing tough. It's tough. They're still there. There's some giants still getting caught out of Harris, but
I think we'll be seeing a few during the winter series, actually.
Yeah. It's usually a go-to spot. Yeah, we got the first one on the 6th next weekend.
Is it that soon?
Yeah.
No. It's the weekend after this one.
Yeah, after this one, next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. The 6th.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where did these years go, man? I was just thinking before we woke up, and this is something to talk about with Justin before we get off here, but I was just thinking it was 10 years ago, like this month, where we got all the qualifying information for the first KBF National Championship at Kentucky Lake in 2016. And I remember thinking, do I want to drive all the way out there to fish? I don't know, and the rest is history.
Yes, sir.
Crazy how much has changed in 10 years, but it's a good thing, man. We have great clubs, and kayak fishing's in a good place. Despite like that crazy cheater story, I think the sport's never been better.
Yeah, you're gonna have knuckleheads like that. What are you gonna do?
So, all right, buddy.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
But good deal, man. And Yeah, we'll catch you all in a couple of weeks. Go over some rule changes.
Yeah, let's do that soon, man. Before the winter series or around then.
Yeah, probably in the middle, probably I don't know, mid-December, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good,
Yeah.
man.
And I'll talk to you guys on December 6th, probably around 6 or 7 when we get the winter on and have some chats. So
Cool.
good deal. All right, guys, go have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you have a good Thanksgiving too, bud.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Later.